Welcome back, everyone. Let's talk a little bit about synthesis. What we've been doing in this course so far is taking sounds out of the box and just placing them in our song and hoping that they're gonna match in our song. And if we look for long enough, maybe that's going to be successful. Maybe we have a really good collection of sounds and they just all happen to fit together. But in the long term, what you're gonna see is that you're going to see some sounds that are almost right for your song. Not quite, maybe they're too long, too short, too light, too dark. It's just they're very close to what you want for your songs, but they just need a little bit of adjustment to fit into your song. Here is that most electronic instruments are built up around a similar architecture. They all have the same kind of pattern underneath the hood. It's quite easy to learn and it always has a very limited set of controls that's quite predictable that you can adjust easily or adapt any sound to fit better into your track. There are two main tools to use there. Synthesizers and samplers. They both work in a very similar way. So today we're talking about synthesizers. The classic style
It's much simpler than it looks. Let's make our own diagram bit by bit in our own style, okay? And the first thing that I want you to do is to imagine inside of a person who's constantly screaming. Just non-stop screaming. It never ends. Just super overwhelming sound, but it's kept inside this sealed room. And coming out of this sealed room is a pipe. That contains more air so we can then hear what's going on in that sealed room. We listen to the pipe, we can hear. Right, that's the one that all do. You can steer into that oscillator. It's called an oscillator. That's just That's not a very musical way to listen to sounds. So what we'll do is instead of a binary switch, particularly we're just going to turn down the volume. So what we do is we place a volume knob on this pipe. Particularly we're just going to turn down the volume. So what we do is we place a volume knob on this pipe to make sure that we can turn it up and turn it down so we don't constantly have to listen to this oscillator screaming. But remember, even though we turn down the volume, the oscillator is still screaming. It's always making sound. It's a special thing. As we can turn it up and turn it down, so we don't constantly have to listen to this oscillator screaming. But remember, even though we turn down the volume, the oscillator is still screaming. It's always making sound. It's a special thing about us. Never stop. So remember, the oscillators are always making sound. Always making sound. But then you can choose not to listen to it because you turn down the volume on the pipe. Okay, now instead of turning the volume with a knob, for instance, let's attach instead a keyboard, like a piano keyboard that has it's a note. What it does is it'll open up the volume, and then when you open up, it'll close down the volume again. So if you're silent, I'm trying to hit a note on the keyboard, and then it goes, and then when you go, it stops. Right? And remember, in the background, the oscillator is never stopping to sing. What we can also do is we can send a signal from the keyboard to the oscillator to tell it, I want pitch to scream, so that whenever we hit a different note on the keyboard, the oscillator changes pitch. And then it's about the same time that we hit that key, the volume knob opens up. We're going to call that the amp